4G out. When you see me, I'm getting dope. On 4G out. On 4G out. On 4G out.
4G Audio Podcast. Oh, that guy had a nice shirt on. So the thing is I was so prepared. I had so much to tell you guys and talk to you about because we haven't seen you in forever. But I kind of forget, and pressure's on. But we have a little bit of time here. We can get it all out. Any motherfucking way.
No stress.
I'm Stylez the Prophet, baby.
I'm B Show.
And I'm Jonesy.
Together with the Basement Weirdos. This is the 4G Audio Podcast. Also, go check out fucking Cranium Fest.
Yeah, let's start it yesterday.
Maybe it's a little late. Yeah, it started yesterday. It's on tonight as well. It'll be on tomorrow. But yeah, go check it out. I also have a bunch of announcements. So the last episode we did, I think, was on August 16th, and it was my brother's birthday, my younger brother. And then we had 10 days later it was my dad's birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
But his daughter, my son's daughter was born, or my
Yeah.
Your brothers.
fuck, my brother's daughter was born. My niece.
That's good shit.
That scared me. Oh, it won't be far off.
Yeah, you're not a grandpa yet.
No, yeah. Wow, imagine that.
But you are an uncle.
Yeah. Drunkle
Yeah.
Styles in the building.
Drunkle stuff.
Congrats, man, to
yeah,
you and the
thanks,
family.
man. Figured right. She's
That's awesome.
healthy. She's actually, you know what? Right now, she's I think almost a month. I think Monday will be a month or something like this,
Yeah.
or like
Fun
4
times.
weeks or whatever.
The holy shit, what did we get ourselves into
But
times?
yeah, but she's still smaller than my son was whenever he was actually like born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my son was actually 10 pounds. I don't know how many ounces.
Pokey pokins.
Yeah, he was big.
That is a big boy.
Yeah.
That's why we had to do a C-section. Well, first time was a emergency C-section, and then they recommended the second one be a C-section.
Yeah.
But we were trying for natural, and then the day came, and they were like, "Yeah, no,
Plans changed.
yeah, for your
so
safety."
Then
Wow.
we move forward. That was the 26th. There's probably a bunch of stuff I'm missing. There's
Well,
somebody.
there's your birthday,
Yeah, I know.
Happy
somebody
birthday,
passed
brother.
away. There's somebody passed away too in all this time.
Rich Homie Kwan.
Tommy Kwan, yeah, but no earlier than that. But anyways, yeah. So then my birthday, on the 30th.
Yeah.
And
Hit it, Jonesy.
Trying to think.
I don't even have it
I'm
on
gonna have
here
to hit
anymore.
all of them. Yeah.
I know I literally don't have it on here anymore.
Happy birthday, my man.
Happy
Yeah.
Thank you, yeah.
I can't sing it the way.
Shit, there's a bunch of them. There was even a couple artists' birthdays recently too. I'm really bad at this. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, I got the main ones, and that's important.
That's important.
And on top of it, Monday is the 1-year anniversary of B-Show's marriage.
Hey. Here's to
I
that.
guess it was not just your marriage, but
Well, you know, I'm the one that's here. I
Yeah.
guess.
yeah, true.
And that was a great day.
freaking right. Man,
Oh, we know.
yeah.
Yeah. You had yourself a time.
I was pretty drunk. I'll never forget, man. Fuck, I feel like such a douchebag. They're like, in my mind, when I look back, I'm like, we had dinner and everything, and like, then we were like set free to drink, you know.
Yeah.
So I went out with the smokers, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't even have smokes. I'm gonna go get smokes, and I took the car and I went to get smokes, and and that was it, you know. But the thing is I'm at the store, and this young lady works there. There's like a couch outside. It was like not a couch, but like a seat outside.
Yeah.
And so then
Lounging area.
I like sit there, put my feet up, I'm like smoking one of these delicious cigarettes I just got, you know, and fucking somebody calls me, and I'm like, oh, like crazy, and like he lives out west, so I'm like, crazy, he's calling me. I'm like, wow, I won't answer now, like I'll call him back, you know, I'm talking to this girl, you know.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, whatever. And it's like weird. Why would he be calling me just randomly too? Yeah, you know. And then he texts me. He's like, man, he's like, you got to get back here. We're doing speeches or something like. Whatever. I'm like, oh fuck! I'm like, I have to go. Oh my god, I have a wedding to be at. And I left. But I guess what had happened was like everyone went back to to B-Show's place, and fucking they were getting ready to like watch us all walk in.
Right. Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
we're all gonna eat dinner and stuff. I like cut to go get smokes, and they're waiting for me to get smokes, and I'm sitting there having a smoke with this girl talking.
Feet up.
Yeah, exactly. And like literally feet up on the thing, like that. But like I said, in my mind, I left like after dinner when we were all set free to like go drink and like, you know,
Yeah.
music's gonna be on soon, whatever. No, it was like right before everything happened.
Yeah. As soon as we got back from the ceremony.
'Cause that must have been like, because I was supposed to like do the announcements and then the mic wouldn't work. So I remember like talking on the mic and everyone's like, nobody can hear you.
Oh yeah, shit. That's all right. It still worked out well for sure.
Oh shit, man. So holy shit,
Yeah,
it's
man.
been a while, I guess.
Yeah, man. I think this is actually the longest we've actually been away
Yeah.
in these 5 years. Yeah, man. How's it been? Life's been good
Well,
over here.
Um.
I know you're mending a sore back and all that.
Oh yeah, my back's all fucked up, but
yeah.
so is my mind, man. It's all fucked up, but I'm actually doing pretty good, I guess. In the mean, man, the other day I was talking to Yardy, and Yardy was like, I don't even really know.
Give you some Jamaican wisdom.
Yeah, he said, oh, it was because I posted I always post those things. It's almost Friday or whatever, right?
Yeah, right.
And I post them more so for the podcast. Like, oh, it's almost Friday or like
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But he's like, oh, you must be working. I'm like, I post them all the time, but yes, I am
Right,
working.
right,
like,
yeah.
And which, mind you, fuck Friday, man. Like today, now it's good, I guess, other than my back. But I got the schedule 2 weeks ago or more. I got way off topic. I know, but I got the schedule 2 weeks or more ago, and I looked like I didn't work on Friday.
Right.
Yesterday I wake up, so I was like, yeah, man, I work Friday. Look cool, yeah. So I wake up yesterday and I'm like, it's like tomorrow, like one event. I'm like, what fucking event?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you work at 11:30 in the morning. So I'm like, I closed last night and then I
Right.
opened this morning. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, as if. I'm like, she must have put it on there. And like one day I was just like randomly scheduled the next day, and I called her, I texted her. I'm like, yo, the fuck, you just scheduled me tomorrow? She's like, no. She's like, I didn't know that was there. That's an accident. Ignore it.
Right.
So you just get this all through an app or something?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. It's all through.
That's so funny. That's new to me.
Yeah, man. Well, and the thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
whenever
yeah,
I
no
started
doubt.
at the one place, they had an app, and it has like all your you put in your wages, and then like you put in your time and shit like that. You punch in, punch out,
Right.
and it'll like tell you how much you're gonna get paid and shit.
Right. That's kind of funny.
Wow,
Then
I
you can
remember
Back in the
message
your
day, like
pay
punching
stub.
in and punching out, but it was never on an app, right?
Yeah,
Like,
man,
on a
yeah.
fucking cell phone.
Well, then you have like pages, or not pages. Sorry, you have messages, so I can message the
Like,
people that I work
right,
with.
Right.
And then it's like every day there's a new chat shows up, like a group that'll be like people working today.
Right.
And it's like people
right.
working tomorrow. And then it's like you can just like put your shifts up for grabs or whatever. Like, oh, I'll switch a shift, or I'm
Right,
just
right.
trying to get
Oh,
out of the
yeah,
shift
yeah.
altogether. Which also, by the way, if anybody wants to use this app, just get a hold of me. I'll send you a link. We'll both make $100. But
Yeah,
that wasn't on purpose, but I just thought of that. But then the other app, so the thing is, it shows the calendar and it shows like each day like in a square or whatever. So then it shows the list of names. So I'm like, no, I'm not on the list, right? But I didn't realize that like when you click on that, it shows you the whole list. And so yesterday it's like, oh, you have to work tomorrow. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm like, fuck that. And so
Yeah.
like I said before, she made a mistake and I called her and she said no. I was like, just ignore it.
Yeah.
So I was gonna message her and be like, hey, like, do I actually work tomorrow? And I realized whenever you click on it, it scrolls down and it shows there's only one name missing off the list and it's mine and it's down here. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
as if so like I had to work the whole time. It's just I didn't think I
You
had to
didn't see
work.
it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like fuck. So that's why I say fuck today. But shit, now I'm all the way off topic. I got way so far off topic.
What you've been up to lately?
Oh yeah. Stuff, man, I guess.
That's it.
Sorry, man. I guess so.
Hitting
Fuck.
the grind.
But no, last week actually, let's talk about this real quick. So last week so we were supposed to do the podcast or whatever,
Right.
and then so okay, sorry, let's rewind a little bit. Me and Bully went shopping, and I bought a nice outfit. I bought a few different things.
Where were you guys shopping?
I went to Mr. Big and Tall. I guess he did too. I guess.
Yeah.
And where else did I go? Winners.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, big Winners guy over here.
Yeah.
But so then I got this nice outfit and I was like, yeah, I can't wait to wear this outfit and like on the podcast and stuff.
Yeah.
And I didn't wear it tonight either. But it was a little too warm. But
Yeah. It's definitely fucking warm out there tonight.
so then we were like, man, we gotta do something wearing these outfits, you know.
Yeah. No doubt.
So we ended up going to oh man, it'll come in. Lost Cause. Shout out Lost Cause. I think he put on the show himself. I don't know.
City at
Or
Night?
they did or whatever. No, this was at the Rainbow Bistro.
Okay.
Jay Morris was there hosting. Shout out to him. He is there at Cranium right now as well. But yeah. Anyway, so it was pretty good. I went there with Specs and Bully and like met a few artists and talked to a few artists that you guys actually
Nice.
already know, like Nayef and
yeah.
Ruckus, Vigorous, and Redline. Ruckus,
Nice.
Vigorous, and Redline are from Trippy Six. So, but no, they performed. There was a young lad with glasses that had lights on them,
Oh yeah.
or like it was like it was all one screen and it had like I think it was like the music waves or whatever, you know.
Okay.
Oh no
In it.
shit, eh?
I don't remember his name, but yeah, Nayef, a bunch of people actually. Shout out Nayef. Somebody there was a fire at his restaurant, or like near his restaurant. Like
Oh,
one of
I thought I seen something of that. Yeah,
the,
man.
they had a bunch of smoke damage or something there.
That's crazy.
But
So what was the show?
anyways.
What was the event anyway?
Just like
Just a
show.
show?
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure, but I think this Lost Cause guy was like the headliner. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh, actually, bro, I totally forgot, man. Oh, I'm an idiot. So I didn't bring my backpack in because it was too heavy,
Yeah.
and I just brought a little bag with some stuff in it. But I have a pre-roll in there that I got from these guys who are from. The thing is, now that I think about it, probably really doesn't even fucking
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
They said that because they're like, yeah, I think it's called The Spot, and it's on Highway 21 maybe or something. I'll get you all the information next time. The joint was actually pretty good. They gave us a couple of them. They were just handing them out to everybody. But my point is though, is I'm like, hey, cool, where is it? They're like, you ever heard of fucking Kapuskasing? You know, I don't know. They said some fucking
Yeah,
place. I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, but like, where is it? They're like, it's like 8 or 9 hours from here. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
good spot to advertise, boys.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think what it was is just they were just with one of the artists,
Right.
and so they were just like, they're like, well, our dad told us to hand them out. I'm like,
Yeah.
cool, I'll take 2 then. They're like, we're gonna throw out more at the show.
Yeah.
But shout
Now
out to
you were
those
talking
guys.
about them.
Yeah.
It worked.
Shout out those guys though. So if you're ever going through, like, I think it's Highway 21, just look for The Spot. I think it's called, and they have stuff, weed and stuff, cannabis, if you will.
The weeds.
But no, it was a good show. It was all right. I did a lot of walking around the market, I guess, really. We did go to City at Night though, as
Yeah.
well. And it's just like a little, I've never been there before. I went there once and stood outside.
Yeah,
But our friend is he's treated very well there.
yeah. Okay.
So we went in and we got to do kind of whatever we wanted.
Nice.
And which was just a lot of sitting in the section and like sitting there.
Yeah.
But cause also too, I wasn't like drinking either, and like I'm not really drinking lately, anyways.
Yeah.
But buddy's like, "You want to drink?" And I'm like, "Well, I hardly want to be the guy that's like, yeah, grab me a water, bro."
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And which actually one of the other guys did say that, so I was like, oh, I wouldn't have been alone.
Yeah, you would
But
have.
so I said, give
Start a
me
trend.
a gin and tonic, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I had a drink, and but anyways, yeah. So we hung out there for a while. We were actually supposed to go to I don't know if I should talk about it, but the after hours place, and there was just some events going on outside that delayed that, and I decided actually. Someone else. We all decided, I guess, that we were just not going to stick around for this anymore. We
Right.
left, but I'm interested to go see this after hours thing.
Yeah.
It is located at a secret location, and don't even try to ask me because I won't tell you. But it is a secret location, and everyone gets like this text message or something or whatever.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
bring a friend or however it works. But
Like
I
a
guess there's
guest
like
list.
leather couches, and there's like sections, and there's like a little dancing pole maybe or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get
I
the
don't think
party
they have,
going
like,
to
I
the
don't know.
AM.
I don't know, but I don't think they have like booze and stuff. It's more just like you just go and hang out. Like,
You do your drugs and your.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say there's
yeah,
probably.
that's it.
I was gonna say there's probably drugs or something.
Yeah.
But
Finish your night off there.
shit. But yeah, no, it was pretty good. I had a fucking really good time actually. Just fucking going out, hanging out. But okay, so actually, here's the thing: is okay. I'm gonna be very honest with everybody right now, and Dad, if you're watching, earmuffs.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say it, man. I may
Said
have
it.
done some ketamine.
Yeah.
allegedly, I have been known to lie about these things.
Is that the shit that Elon Musk does?
He probably would do.
I don't know.
ketamine.
Yeah.
I don't know. He also does acid apparently.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
He's got
I'm
a
not sure.
prescription for it.
I know. Oh yes, yes. Actually, sorry. Yes, he does. Um, who's the other guy? Matthew Perry.
That passed.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died from. Well, he didn't die from ketamine. He died from the result of just like being too high on ketamine.
Right.
And drowning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And but anyways, yeah. So we did some of this. And have you ever seen the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? And there's two scenes that this reminded me of. One was there's a scene where he's in the bar at the casino and like there's a bunch of like lizards and shit around him,
Yeah.
dinosaurs or something. He's like, someone tell me about the fucking golf shoes. So it's like kind of like that moment, but then there's another time where like he goes to a bar that's like a circus or a casino. It's like a circus. And
Yeah.
there's like a merry-go-round in the middle of but that's the bar area. And so you have
Right.
to like jump onto this like spinning thing, right?
Right. Yeah.
And he's like he's having a hard time getting on and
Yeah.
off the thing, whatever. And there's a little like oof, I almost said the M word, but a little person.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say a little person. But and he's like the waiter, and he's like, hey, he's like, you want a drink or like whatever, or he gives him a drink or something.
Yeah.
And he like looks, but he's like looks at the guy, and he kind of like gets like short and tall and like whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so the thing is later I was like, why was that guy even talking to us? And they're like, man, like you were yelling at that guy. And like
Yeah.
so I guess he was walking by us and I was like, man, like I like your shirt, like yeah, whatever. Like
Yeah,
he didn't.
right.
They said I said that, and I'm like, he did have a nice shirt on. And but it's this guy, he's like, man, he might be like he's just over 4 feet, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe I'm exaggerating, I don't know. But anyway, so this guy he comes up to us, but he's got this like little weird voice. And he's also from Bangladesh, so he's got like an accent too.
Okay.
And he's got these like big like they were like glasses, like regular glasses, but they're like old lady glasses or something. Like my old boss, she was Egyptian.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
would have like
Right.
the same kind of glasses, and like
Right.
the guy looked like a cartoon, man. And he had a like it was a black button up shirt, but it had like all these like little gold pictures and like writing and stuff all over, but it was all like little stuff, you know.
Right.
And so it just looked fucking cool. It looked like a design kind of, but it was just like a fucking. It was like actual pictures on it, you know.
Right.
Anyways, so this guy, he comes up and he's talking to me. He's like, hey, yeah, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. So fucking, well, he's like, you speak Malayalam? And he's like, no, he's like, but I speak 6 different languages. We're like, no way, man.
It's crazy.
But I'm
Yeah.
standing there looking at this guy the whole time he's talking to us. I'm going, is this guy fucking short? Or am I that fucking high?
Right.
Because like
yeah.
when I look down at my feet, they're like far away, you know.
Yeah.
But then like I look at him and I'm like, he's also like pretty far away. So I'm like, is it me or is it him?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
anyways, I'm like, and while I'm thinking all this, I'm like, all right, wait. Okay, forget that.
Yeah.
Listen to what this guy's talking about. Like, talk to the guy.
Yeah.
So we're talking, whatever, blah blah blah. All of a sudden, I'm like, holy fuck, he is that short. And I'm like, oh my god. And then I'm going through this in my head. I'm like, hey, wait, now you're still missing the conversation. Just
Right,
like,
yeah.
you know, I'm still worried about how short this guy is. But he was actually super cool, man. So he was like kind of like shy with us. Then later we saw him, he's having a smoke. And we're like, hey man, and we just go by him, we like dap him up.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh hey, yeah. Still kind of like timid, you know, whatever. So then after the bar, he's outside, he's like, hey, BZ, Stylez, like shakes her hand and everything. And he's like, yeah, he's like, you know, were you guys in there dancing with the ladies? And like he's asking us all these questions, you know,
Yeah.
like now this all of a sudden this guy's got like charisma, you know, like he's like fucking talking to shit.
Right.
Well, he's like, what happened, man? He's like, what happened to you?
Yeah.
He's like, you go in there, he's like, have a couple drinks, dance with a couple ladies. He's like, now you're a different person.
Yeah.
Fuck. But no, it's hilarious.
Open
yeah.
up.
But just the way he like I said, it was just that moment where I'm standing outside smoking and he comes up and I'm talking to him and I'm like, are you short or am I
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, no, and so that happened, and it was good. That was a
You
good
met
time.
a short Indian.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? He said he's not Indian. But like we're
You
like,
said
yeah,
it's from Bangladesh.
yeah, I know. I fucking googled it. They're right beside each other, I guess. Apparently. So, but like he said, he's like, no, I'm not. He's like, I'm from Bangladesh, and Bully was like, yeah, same thing.
What's that, like more Asian, I guess,
I
than
thought
Indian?
that was part. I thought Bangladesh was in India.
Look it up. It looks like it's
Lucky.
beside India. But yeah, no, it was a good time.
Sounded like a good time.
Yeah, no,
New fits.
there was just ketamine in the air. That's all. And that happened, but
Made the night a journey.
it's just the way it goes. And no, I had a good time. It was really good.
Nice.
And what else did we do? Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say we went to the after hours. We did not do that at all, actually.
Yeah.
But however, next tomorrow, if my back's better, I'm going to the drive-in theater.
Oh yeah, that's
shit.
right.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go see. There's 2 movies on actually. Long Legs is one of them.
Oh yeah,
Never heard of it.
it's a horror movie.
They say
yeah.
that they say that it's the scariest movie of the decade.
Of the year.
Is it like a new movie?
I think so.
Yeah, it's new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I watched the trailer and they say it's the scariest movie of the decade.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And
it's
then
supposed to
there's
be.
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, Cuckoo.
Like older movie?
I don't know, maybe
Cuckoo, I don't know.
Cuckoo. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to the drive-in. That's pretty cool. though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I've
drive-ins
never been
always-
to the drive-in. Oh, I guess a couple times,
Yeah.
twice.
I've only been once in Kingston.
Oh
It was
yeah.
a good time though. Yeah, that was when like the new Jurassic Park movies came out.
Oh, yeah.
Jurassic World or whatever. Yeah, we went and seen that there.
Shit, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at City Folk last week.
Oh yeah, that's right. How was that?
It was pretty good.
Which
Not-
one you went to see? Greta.
Greta.
Yeah.
Greta Van Fleet. I guess there's a lot of like controversy with them. People hate them because
What?
they sound like Led Zeppelin. I think it's a great thing, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Are they from Australia?
They are from Frankenmuth, Michigan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit, I thought they were from Australia.
I could see why for sure.
But they because if they were, it would have been funny because there's a band from Australia that sounds like AC/DC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
and so it'd be funny if they were also from Australia.
Australia. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like the set was pretty quick, but it was good. It was a good time.
Yeah, they don't have. Well, to say they don't have. I remember whenever they played a blues fest, they didn't
Oh man, they were like, yeah, they
didn't
just
have
came
enough
out then. Yeah.
material for their whole set,
Yeah.
so they did like a huge like freestyle song.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
They fucking did a big solo that day. I remember that. Cause yeah, they didn't even put out their second album yet at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were just putting it out.
Um,
And yeah, good time. City Folk. Lots of room to breathe and move and do what you want compared to Blues Fest. For sure.
No shade thrown at all.
Yeah, well, it's just, I mean, City Folk is new, I guess. I wouldn't give it long before it's really popular, man. You know, Lansdowne and Le Breton, well, I guess Blues Fest is at Le Breton Flats, but if you don't know, now you will. The Ottawa Senators are moving down to Le Breton Flats.
Yeah, they just they just bought a whole bunch of land or something.
Yeah, they're going to build an arena down there officially. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Downtown Ottawa, man. It's going to be booming.
It's growing up.
Best of luck getting home. Fucking, I hear that LRT doesn't work the best.
One day
Yeah,
it'll be
fuck.
running smooth.
Yeah, well, love you, Ottawa.
Fuck, man. Trying to think of what else has happened, man. I went out on my birthday too. I guess that was good.
What did you do?
We went to. Oh man, I have been trying to go get this steak. It's a steak, but it comes on like a. They just bring you the raw steak, but it comes on a stone that's like 700 degrees or something.
Oh yeah, okay.
And you like cut it up and like cook it on the stone.
Oh
and, like,
right.
Eat it.
You like cook it to your own personal
Yeah, you like cook each piece, you
Each
know,
piece,
like whatever.
yeah.
And I had like a 18-year-old boy fucking tell me how to eat it. But
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I did need the fucking.
Did he know what he
advice,
was
but-
talking about?
Oh yeah, he worked there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was the one that brought us the steaks and
Yeah,
told us
yeah.
about it. But still, I was like, yeah. Anyways, shout out to that guy. But no, it was me and BZ and Flox, and then we went out to tailgaters, played some pool and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I've never been to
Tired.
tailgaters.
Fucking if you like at a bar they have those things that go in the top of the bottle.
Yeah.
And like so some of them, like it's like a spout. So some of them whenever you pour it, you hold it upside down, there's a ball in it.
Right.
And like it takes a second for the ball to fall down, and when it falls down it plugs the hole.
Plugs it, yeah.
And that's your ounce, whatever, right?
Right.
So then but then there's some that just like they just
Let you pour it.
pour,
Right.
yeah. But if you take it and you like so you want to double, you're like 1, 2, and like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's 1 second for every ounce, whatever, right?
yeah. Okay.
And so I take this bottle of Hennessy and I'm like, boop, take the cap out.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, here, man. I'm like, you want this? So I like put some ice in it for Flox. I'm like, here you go, man. I'm like, 1, 2, and it's like, it like fills the fucking cup up. Like, oh shit, sorry, man. 'Cause I didn't have the fucking spout in it. It was just the bottle.
just
like
the
all
bottle,
dripping on.
right?
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
It just
shit,
filled him right up.
man.
Did he take it?
I think I ended up finishing it for him.
Yeah.
I might actually split it in 2, maybe 2.
Damn.
Shit. Doctor says I need a backiotomy, man.
Fucking get that backiotomy.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Also, I guess happy birthday to Danielle as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to my beautiful wife.
Freaking right.
Last Friday. Yeah, man, we had a great day. Went to City Folk on Thursday night, and then we did the spa all day Friday. And first time experience, and it was amazing. I recommend that to anybody. Absolutely, that's probably going to be a tradition of ours for sure.
Yeah.
And I could do it, man. Like I think we were there for 8 hours, and just by like in that last hour, I was like, all right, I think I'm ready to leave now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And yeah, it was great. Did like 5 thermal cycles, had a massage. Fuck, almost passed out in the middle of the fucking spa itself.
You
like,
should get cozy
on
on
a-
like the hammock.
yeah, on a hammock. Yeah, for sure. I was like trying to read a book, and I was just like passing
Where
out.
were you? Kiona or whatever?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buena.
Yeah, whatever.
I was calling it Kiona too, and
It's
then
Coena.
I was corrected. It's Coena, and yeah, it was a good time. We Ubered into the city both nights. First night to City Folk, and the second night just for dinner.
Where'd you go for dinner?
Milestones at Lansdowne.
Oh,
So we went to Lansdowne both nights, but I heard that was a good decision because fucking there was someone shot in the market Thursday night.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's someone was it that show? NBA young,
NLE Choppa.
yeah, was there someone killed? An 18-year-old kid was killed with that show.
Yeah, 18-year-old football star.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
Like
And- wow.
super sad, but
Also, Gigi Chevy got shot too. Shot in the leg.
really,
Yeah.
like here at
Yeah.
that show?
Yeah.
Shit,
I
man,
guess
that's crazy.
I guess the young lad was like his cousin or nephew or something.
No way.
Yeah, and they were like together. I think they were like looking. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know.
crazy.
I don't know. That's speculation.
It's pretty crazy.
But yeah, I know there's been like a few since then too. Still, like there was
Yeah.
one last night at the Heron Gate Mall.
Oh yeah, yeah, man,
Dude died too. I think.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening all too often lately in the city. Yeah.
Damn guns, man.
And even the Bronson Center too, right? Like I feel like they figured out a new spot to have, the main
Yeah.
scene and everything, and then that happens. And I mean, I guess if it's associated with the artists that were there,
I don't know, but or at least like from what I hear.
yeah,
So like I don't know if they were there to do that specific thing
right,
or not, but I guess like the way that they were shooting was towards them
okay,
or something, and like the young lad got it,
yeah,
I guess. But so like I don't know. I'm not about to say it was definitely like targeted, but it was like they were shooting at them, I guess.
right, yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know. And then at the same time too, that's just like what I heard too. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all
Those people weren't even there at the show either,
hearsay.
so I
Yeah,
don't know.
right.
But yeah, there was like I don't know. There was showed a bunch of videos, but I thought like it looked like it showed like the cops chasing somebody or something,
yeah?
and like, but I don't
Okay.
know.
I didn't see any of the videos, but yeah, man, shit.
And then there was another one today on I think it was this afternoon, 2:15 p.m. or something, Rito Street.
Really, eh?
Yeah,
Holy what?
yeah,
Crazy,
yeah,
man.
crazy. But they got everybody there. Like they got the suspect.
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I think I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just reading like quick little things on the internet, but it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
There was a stabbing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard the one in the market. I think was a stabbing.
Yeah, crazy. I think last year in June, whenever I first like, or not I first, but I was like, I went to the market,
Yeah.
and actually that was the night I
At
met
that show.
Evan Labonte. No, we just went to a bar.
Okay.
But I went to the washroom. We were talking to this guy.
Yeah.
I go to the washroom. Well, this guy, sorry, Evan. But I just met him, so I'm like, yeah. So I go to the washroom, and I was thinking, I'm like, man, what am I doing here? I'm like, we're in the market, and like, fucking, I'm like there's like been shootings and stuff here. I'm like,
Right.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I go out and I sit there and I'm talking to Buddy again, and he's like, yeah, he's like, you hear about the shootings? And I was like, man, I was just thinking, like, man, like, why am I in the market? You know, the shootings,
Yeah.
whatever. And he's like, or I was like, when, you know? And he's like, no, like right now, like they're like outside, like they just happened. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, what the fuck? And like we went outside. They weren't like outside the front door. But
Right,
we went
but they
outside
were
and there's
just-
like lights everywhere and shit.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
like,
right.
You know, I was like, oh shit. We just jumped in a cab and left. I was like,
Yeah.
"See ya."
Good call.
And that was even weird too, because we were like waiting. And then I called an Uber, but it said it came, but we didn't see it.
Right.
And then this other guy just like pulls up. He's got a lift light on. He drops these people off. And then like I was with a chick. She's like, oh, let's just get a lift. We'll just ask him, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can turn the light off. And he like turns the lift light off. And I'm like, what? And he's like, oh, just do it cash. I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh,
Like,
no
yeah,
way.
like, sweet. But then the thing is, like, she got all worried. She's like, oh no, like, what is this? You know, I'm like, just give the guy fucking money. Like, I'm like,
yeah,
we'll get out of the
right.
car before we pay him. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. And I'm like, and before we got in, I like look in. I'm like, yeah, I get the guy. Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah. Shit.
We just wanted to get out of there.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Fuck. Last place you want to be.
Yeah, no. Been eventful, I guess, a little bit.
It has been eventful the last little bit. And
You see, Polo G was in Richie.
I did see that.
He was shooting. They're doing a remix, 2 times song. Hood Cry,
Okay.
and Polo G's jumping on it. So then they came there to like shoot his part of the video.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I
And,
seen that he performed at.
Yeah, then
that show.
LE Chopper
Right.
pulled them out on the show or pulled them out on stage.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's funny
crazy, eh?
it's funny because he performed. I think it's called Pop Out, but it's like Lil TJ, I think.
Yeah, right.
And fucking Polo G, but like it's not even an LE Choppa.
Right.
Yeah. I figured they'd do one of the songs that they have together, you know?
Yeah. Maybe they don't, do they?
Yeah, they have a
Yeah,
few.
they do. Yeah, then that's a little weird, eh?
I mean, maybe they did a few songs, and that's just like the one he came out to.
Right. Probably, yeah. I'd imagine. But
Shit,
yeah, man,
So
we out here.
1 year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 year, man.
Crazy.
It was a good year for sure. It went by too quick,
Yeah.
but if I had to rate my first year of marriage, I'd probably say 10 out of 10, man.
Nice,
It was a
man.
pretty good fucking year, and we're like super happy. Everything's going super well for me right now, and I'm actually just trying to soak it up right now, to be
Yeah.
honest with you, man, because
Got that gratitude, you know?
I got a lot of gratitude for what I have right now. I know a lot of people would fucking kill to have what I have, so I appreciate what I have, and it's not a forever thing, man. This isn't a forever thing. So
Yeah.
it's like, there's gonna be
It's
one.
not promised to be forever, but it's
There's longevity, but there's no promise in forever. So as long as I can look back when that one day strikes, where it's like, where life becomes super fucking periscopic to you, or however you want,
Yeah.
whatever word you want to use. I want to be able to say, I at least I was happy that whole time, or you know what I mean, like, and made the most of it, and lived in that moment for what it was, and didn't let
Soak
it
it up.
pass me by.
yeah,
Yeah,
man. Soak it up.
that's right here.
Fitbit?
Yeah, it's a Fitbit.
Yeah.
Yeah, count my steps every day.
Oh yeah. Has he got any like goals on there or games or like
No games.
accomplishments?
Yeah, I can set goals and all that. So I set my steps to 15,000 every day, and I fucking kill it. Let's see. Today my steps were 24,400 already.
Oh, you fucked it to show
Yeah.
how long that is, how far that is. I mean.
Yeah, it does. So that's 18.1 kilometers.
Holy fuck, bro, that's crazy.
Or it's 8.5 kilometers, 18.1 miles. Did that make
No,
sense?
that doesn't make sense.
Oh no, that's out of my goal. So it is 18.1 kilometers. My goal
Oh,
was
yes.
8.5 kilometers.
Yeah.
So I beat it. Yeah, that's right.
Shit, that's crazy.
And I have 660 active minutes today. That's where my heart is pumping over 120.
160?
Yeah, minutes.
11 minutes or 11 hours.
Yeah. That makes sense, man. We were fucking swinging our arms probably for at least
Yeah,
8
it
hours.
was a tough day.
I drink coffee in the morning, and I always get that active. I always get active minutes once I start drinking coffee in the
Oh,
morning.
yeah,
I
go up
do,
a bit.
yeah. I'll be like driving to work, and it'll buzz, and I look at it. It's like active minutes. No way, that coffee's doing it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Because your heart's going, I guess.
that's it. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh shit, bro.
yeah, man.
Oh man, just wait until you see the outfit, dude. It's pretty good. It goes with the glasses. The glasses goes with the outfit, I guess.
Yeah,
They're kinda, I think.
for sure.
And it's weird because the outfit's kind of light colored. These are kind of dark, but I was actually You'll see.
No,
No,
they work. They're not that darky.
no, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And then the thing is, the big thing about it is, and I'm not making a big deal because I have this one outfit, but
yeah,
big thing about it was that I got this outfit, and it's very specific colors.
right.
And then I went and ordered. I tried to find these shoes. I tried to find shoes. Period. I went to a few different places, and I'm like, let's just start with. Do you have this? Like, I need 15, like wide. And they're like, no, no, no. So I'm like, okay, instead of driving around everywhere, I'm like, I'm just gonna call places. I started calling places, and they like, oh, call this place. Oh, try this place. And try this place.
Yeah.
So I found a place. Actually, let's shout them out. You know your name. Sports 4, I think, is what it's called. Sports 4. There's one at College Square, which was so conveniently like close to me,
Right.
and I looked up College Square Sports 4 call.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool. You have the shoes. Cool. You were just over at College Square. They're like, no, we're on Bank Street. I'm like,
Oh
I just
yeah.
called like College Square. They're like, no,
Yeah.
it's just like a phone number, I guess.
No way.
So I had to go to Bank Street in the Glebe. But either way, so there's one on Bank Street in the Glebe. It's right by like Bank and Second. It's on the
Oh,
corner
yeah,
of
yeah.
Bank and Second, actually. And the other one is College Square. So shout out those guys because they had a pair of shoes. But the thing is, I'm like, okay, well, I'm probably gonna come get the shoes, but what color are these shoes? And they're
Right.
like, they're navy blue. Oh, they said they're New Balance shoes. So are they like lawn mowing shoes?
Yeah. Yeah.
And fucking
That's funny.
she's like, no, they're like runners or something or whatever,
Yeah.
And she's like, they're like navy blue. They have like white soles. I'm like, yeah, I want like some kind of light colors.
Yeah.
She's like, there's like orange and yellow or some shit. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. I'll take them. But I went and the colors actually kind of matched the outfit too. So I'm like, man, you hardly fucking ever do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. For sure. And that's it, man. Like the shoes almost complete the fit, right? If they
Yeah.
match, it's like boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grind on it.
What's that?
Dip black.
Oh yeah. The
His
song.
I think it's his second posthumous release.
Yeah,
Yeah, grind on it. You can check that out everywhere.
I noticed that in our story earlier.
Grind on it. It's
Yeah,
pretty sick. Oh shit.
yeah, man. Shout
Uh,
out to Dip Black, rest in peace.
yeah. Gang.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Other than Cranium, we got a couple things behind the scenes going on, but other than that,
You gotta wait and see.
I guess so. Yeah, that's right. I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah, I've actually heard some stuff about some local artists that so I'm pretty quick to leak some songs here and there and stuff, but
Yeah.
I'll keep your information safe, guys.
Yeah.
But there's definitely a couple artists in the city. There's a group in the city as well that are working on some big things that are coming soon.
Nice.
You'll see. You'll hear all about it. There's gonna be some stuff. Some of it involves us as well, so
That's what I like to hear.
you'll see it if you watch us.
So you better watch us.
Oh.
God damn. 255 episodes. 5.5 years.
Oh, 55.
Dedication.
Is that my phone still making noise?
Feel like it.
Oh, that was my phone.
Okay, I was like, shit.
Uh,
I turned you off. Oh my god, man. Shit. So, you
Well?
said you've been smoking a lot of pen lately?
I have, yeah. A lot of pen. Conserving the flower, you know?
Yeah. It's probably a little, I don't know. I was going to say it's probably a little better on your lungs, but I'm like, I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, I know. I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
of that.
right?
And I'm like,
But
well,
it's better than the burning fucking weed, though. Like,
right. Yeah.
Gives you a little break.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, yeah, it's like when I smoke a joint now, it actually does feel a little more intense, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like harsh and stuff. But I still love smoking joints.
I got fucking fiddly here, and I filled the wire in my fucking phone.
The fiddly diddly.
The worst part is it like twists and like locks in.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
just
right.
like pull it out. I like fucking really had to like
Play with it.
twist it and get it out.
He's over there playing with it.
Oh yeah, every damn day. They said actually go blind, and I actually have like.
Shit. I hear Elon Musk and Neuralink will are on the verge of fixing blindness.
Really?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
eh?
Holy shit, Neuralink. That's so crazy.
Yeah, man.
Apparently,
Well,
there's
fucking
some.
wake me up when they can fix my back.
Yeah, that's true, man. But actually, someone was telling me they had a guy with like kind of like exoskeleton thing.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Like I guess his legs didn't work or something, and like, but he could like walk around this warehouse and like pick stuff up and like do shit,
That's crazy.
and like, so yeah, that would probably help with my back.
No
Yeah,
shit.
no
yeah.
doubt.
See,
Hook
but
me
you
up with
could,
an
but if you
exoskeleton.
could make one of those that like, or maybe you just have to work out. But I was gonna say you
Yeah.
could make one of those that's like, so like it doesn't take all the like, because then you just like become, you wouldn't be strong anymore. It's like using.
You would, yeah, you
This
would,
thing,
like,
you
you
know?
become
Yeah.
dependent now.
But yeah, that's it. Yeah, but if you could like do it, so it's like, hey, yeah, it's helping my back. You know what I mean? But then it like slowly starts giving you more work. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you have to kind of take over a little bit. I don't know. It makes sense to me. Then it like works out your back, right? Then
Right.
you
So it like
slowly,
eases
get
up
back
after
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
at first it does all the work, and then it
And
slowly
it's like, yeah, it like
eases
steps
up.
back a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, yeah. But then like, fuck, if you think about it, it's like a big steel thing. Then you just moving this big steel thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll get Neuralink to work on it, or whoever the fucking guys are. There's probably the people that make those little yellow dogs. You ever seen the electric dogs?
Yeah.
The
It's like
robot dogs.
Boston Dynamics or whatever.
Is
Yeah,
that what it
it's-
is? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Fuck, those are cool. They actually have like, I've seen them where they have like a team of them, and there'll be one that has like a hand kind of thing on it, and then there's like they all have different things, and so then they'll go and it's like the one will go and like turn the knob of the door
Right.
and like pull it, but he can only pull it so far. So then the other one will come and like put its hand in there and like it'll like pull
Oh
it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
another one will come and like pull the door right open and everyone goes in and like, but then they all have
Crazy,
different
eh?
attachments to do different things
Right,
and they all
yeah.
like a team.
Right.
Crazy, man.
That is insane, eh?
Fucking
That's
robots,
the future
man.
right there, yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Kill Tony lately.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen it?
No.
No. So it's like you've probably seen clips from it,
Yeah.
but it's like there's like a panel, and then it's like
I've never watched a whole episode or whatever. I've always just seen the clips.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
me too. And then one day I was like, I just turned it on or it came on or something. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it. Now, like, I'll just throw it on and like, there's a way you can turn the TV off, so like just the lights off or the screens off. So I'll just like turn that on and
Right.
fucking like go to sleep listening to it and shit.
Yeah.
But he just he did 2 sold out shows in Madison
The
Square
garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so what it is like there's a panel, right? So it's like they call it a podcast really, but it's like there's the 2 hosts. It's Brian Redban or whatever.
Sounds
He's
familiar.
a comedian. He owns like some comedy club in Austin, Texas, and
Okay.
he does the Secret Show. It's called.
Okay.
But anyway, so there's him. Then there's Tony Hinchcliffe. Then they will have like 2, sometimes 3 guests on the show,
Okay.
and then they're just other comedians. And like so, they have a bucket where they just pull random names out, but it's like people sign up. It's like an open mic. They like
Okay.
sign up to do 1 minute of comedy.
Right.
They come up, they do their best 60 seconds, and then the panel will like interview them, or like sometimes they just sit there and cut them up. And shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it's fucking funny, man. Like it's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good. But then they'll have like in between, like they'll be like, okay, yeah, like instead of pulling a name out of the bucket, they'll have like somebody that's been on the show, like they fucking what do they call them, like regulars or whatever, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then like the one they did at the Madison Square Garden, they had a bucket that was like legends or something like that. So it was like there's like a section that was all like old comedians and shit.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
people that do it all the time and shit.
Yeah.
And so he's like, well, let's pull one out of here. And they pull one out and like fucking, what's his name? Ron White comes out and like
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like
Shit.
that. Yeah. It's pretty funny. And then they have this one guy, Hans Kim. He's actually pretty funny, man.
Yeah.
He's like kind of like awkward, like Asian dude, whatever.
Okay.
And, he makes jokes about having it, like, he talks about his girlfriend, but I don't think he actually has a girlfriend.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like I don't know, it's just funny, man. But
Yeah,
no, the
yeah.
show is fucking good, and it's like once you like watch it a bit, you're like, okay, yeah, this guy again, you know, like oh yeah,
Right.
this, like oh we're gonna bring this guy out, but they actually like, it's sick because they get like they make people like famous as well too, right?
Right.
So
There
it's-
was some. I sorry. Yeah,
No, no,
like
it's
there
good.
was one. I remember seeing a clip, and I remembered in my head as being some chick. And she got invited to like be an opener for
Yeah,
Tony as like on tour.
I
or
actually just
whatever.
saw one
Right.
where a chick, like just recently, where a chick got invited to open for him,
Yeah.
like on his tour or whatever. And then, but then, yeah, like the guy Brian Redban, he does the Secret Show. So all these people, that's usually in Austin.
Yeah.
They did a tour, I guess, at one point.
Right.
But so they'll be in Austin, and there's a lot of comedy clubs in Austin. So then, like, Brian Redban does the fucking Secret Show. So he'll be like, there's someone who does good. He's like, I want you to do the Secret Show next weekend, or like
Oh,
whatever,
okay,
you know.
Yeah. Right.
And then like he said, like Tony will be like, I want you to open for me whenever I go do this, or like oh whatever.
Right.
So it's pretty sick. And then even like Hans Kim, he's got like a song like this is Hans Kim,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
Hans Kim, and like whatever he comes out.
Yeah.
But he like yeah, he just did a minute there, and then was like, he's like, I want you to come back. Like okay, yeah. Now he's a regular on the show.
Right.
He's like doing tours around the world and stuff like that, like
Sick.
because of that, you know.
Yeah. Right.
So I like that aspect of it too. But I feel bad, man. There's sometimes like people go up and they suck. Like there's a girl that went up. I guess she was on the show twice. I only saw her the once, but it was her second time. And like, like I feel bad saying this, but
Yeah.
she fucking sucked. And I
Yeah.
don't think that like because of her confidence, I don't think that
She knew she was that bad.
yeah, like, and I don't think
Oh,
she will
yeah,
get
yeah.
better. You know, like I don't think she
Right.
has any intention of changing that.
Right.
And like, and I, in the end, man, like this guy's just like Tony Hinchcliffe, just cutting her right up. In the end, he's like, look, he's like, I will pay you $15 a week for you to never come back or
Oh,
never do
yeah.
comedy again or something like
No
that.
way.
And then like he's like getting the crowd, like he's like,
Yeah.
yeah. He's like, would you guys like pitch in some money and all this and like
Oh,
whatever? He's like,
yeah.
yeah, whatever. Somebody else is like, yeah, what I think it was the red band guy or whatever. He's like, yeah, he's like, let's make it 20. He's like, I'll pay the other 5. Like, yeah,
Oh,
whatever. But they're like
shit.
sitting here not only telling this girl never do comedy again, but they're like really
We'll pay
like
you.
pushing it home. Like,
Right,
yeah. Like,
Oh,
That's so funny.
shit,
That
eh?
man, can you imagine like actually like following through with that and be like, yeah, we'll literally pay you. to
Yeah.
never-"
Yeah.
So she's like so bad at like the things she wants to be good at that she gets paid for the rest of her life to not do it.
not do it yet. Oh man, but some of the people, man, it's crazy. They'll come on. Like there was a guy I watched. He was Madison Square Garden, I think. 'Cause I watched the second one last night,
Mhm.
and he's like, he comes out and he's fucking like he's pretty good. Like you can still tell like he's like kind of new, but like he's good. Like his jokes were good. Like his delivery, everything was good. But they're like, yeah. So like, how long you been doing this? He's like, since January. And it was like August or something like that because it just happened.
Yeah.
And they're like, holy shit, okay, holy shit,
Yeah.
yeah. So like sometimes they like surprise them, but then other times they're like, like how long you been doing comedy? They're like, this is my second time on stage. He's like, wow, yeah, I could tell.
Yeah, right.
Like, fuck. Oh, so it's funny. And then there's this one guy, this one black dude comes on, and like him, and once he comes on, like every time someone does a minute, then they'll talk to them and interview them and stuff. Even if
Okay.
it's a regular, they'll still talk to them.
Yeah.
And him and I fucking wish I could remember his name, but him and Tony Hinchcliffe just cut each other up all the time.
Yeah.
Like, but it's good. Like they roast each other
Right.
real good, man. It's good. But no, anyways, I
sounds
love
good.
that show. I love that show.
Where do you find it?
Just on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot lately, man. Fuck. Good. And then the other thing is like you watch, like okay, you just type in Kill Tony, right? But then you're like, oh, fucking Nick Swarton, or like you know this
Right.
guy or that guy, or like oh Joe Rogan. Like Joe Rogan was on the first Madison Square Garden one,
Okay.
and he's got this like green fur coat and like these like obnoxious sunglasses.
Oh yeah.
And like he's like laughing all fucked up and shit. Like he's laughing weird, and like so I see him. I'm like in my head, I'm like he's high on mushrooms, right?
Yeah. Right.
And like someone in the comments is like, Joe Rogan's mushrooms definitely hit before he went on stage.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I'm like, yeah, man.
That's great.
Oh shit. But no, it's a really good show. Then they have like a band and shit.
Oh yeah.
And like so they'll kind of like play some songs, or like they'll fucking play along with the like jokes and shit, you know.
Right.
But they're all kind of characters themselves. Anyway, it's a pretty good show. I
Yeah,
like
that's
it.
cool.
I've been watching a lot of it.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good, for sure.
And then they have Adam Ray is his name, but
Okay.
he dresses as like Dr. Phil
Oh yeah.
or Joe Biden and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Pretty-
That's
pretty funny.
funny shit.
Oh,
I'll have
actually,
to
you
check it
said you
out.
were watching. No, never mind. It wasn't you.
Yeah.
I thought it was you. It was Chris. He said he went and saw. Fuck, I forget his name, but
Yeah.
he's a comedian that was on Kill Tony,
Okay.
and he can't talk,
Okay.
so he's got like prompts on his phone, I guess,
Yeah.
or maybe he just pretends to do it, but he's like, and he'll like look up and then
Right,
like
for the
says it for
reaction.
everyone to like say it or to
Right.
hear it.
Yeah.
And he'll
Yeah.
go like this, and like sometimes he's like as if he's saying it, and he'll do like actions and
Right,
stuff like that,
yeah.
and like whatever. But he's pretty funny. But he came from Kill Tony,
Okay.
or well, I mean like,
So you think it's an
He was
act,
the
or do you think he actually like?
well, he's like all like his arms are all weird and shit too.
Oh,
so
okay,
I'm
so
like,
it's not
so
like-
maybe like
Yeah. Right.
But
Well,
I
it's
guess
just
Probably
like a shtick,
both.
you know, like
But I guess-
that's
Yeah.
his bit.
But I guess actually at the same time, like that, like it's not only wrong for me to assume just because he's got like weird hands that he can't
Right,
talk,
yeah.
but then also too, like that could be the bit where he's like, I can't talk, and then he's like, haha, joke's on you. You think I'm fucking retarded?
Yeah.
Or, like,
Exactly.
you know,
right. Yeah.
Just my arms
'Cause
don't
That
work.
that
or,
would
like,
be fucking funny on its own, you know, for sure.
Oh shit! The one guy, Cam Patterson, is his name. He's pretty funny, like the kind of younger black dude, like whatever. But he's like, just got a like personality on him. Like
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
fucking funny. But he comes out one of the times. He's a regular. He comes out and he's got a piece of paper and he's like shaking and shit. And he's like, so he's like, I went to like I don't know Kansas City or like whatever. And he's like,
Yeah.
and it's really nice there. And then it's like a red dot comes on his shirt. And
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
going around. He's like, and like this, and he's just going on. He's like, God, like the football team, like yeah, this. And he's just going on, and, like just saying all these nice things about it, and like whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, I also went to Chicago. And then it's like these green dots go on his shirt and shit.
Yeah.
And that was, but by the end of it, there's all these dots all over his shirt, like lasers all over his shirt.
Right.
He went to Chicago and he was like, there's no guns,
Yeah.
and like shit like that. And he's like, the bean is cool. And like, anyways, but he's just going on talking about all this shit. But that was the fucking, the fucking
yeah.
bit was that he's like being held hostage or like he's got to go up and
Say
say
all
these things. Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Shit.
it's funny. Good shit.
Fuck, I saw a thing. I was just thinking about hip hop.
Yeah.
And hip hop stuff. And I saw a thing the other day, and really this isn't anything except for just nonsense, but it was like, hey, like it was talking about how Eminem got his name or
Oh,
what
yeah,
Eminem
yeah.
stands for or something like that.
Right.
I'm like, cool. So I click on the link and then it brings me to a thing and it's like, yeah, like read how fucking Eminem got his name, Eminem, or like whatever.
Right.
Cool. So it's like click, and then I go to this thing, and it's like just a bunch of ads and stuff,
Yeah,
and then it's
right,
like
yeah.
waiting for the like story to load for me to read it, and I'm like, oh man, I'm like, it's not, it's just bullshit. Like I didn't
Yeah,
even wait
right.
for it to load or
Yeah,
anything. I'm
just
like, see you
yeah.
later, man. I'm like,
Got
fuck
out of
you
there,
guys. So
yeah.
there's just a bunch of ads. I was like, oh man,
Yeah, there's always
they
those.
got me.
Yeah, they get you, man. Those ad pages.
What a
Yeah.
waste of fucking. Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was just about to say Marshall Mathers.
Yeah,
Eminem,
Eminem. Yeah.
yeah.
And what a waste these things are, man.
You have to throw that out.
Yeah,
Yeah, eh?
disposable, but like
Holy wow.
it lights up like that.
Yeah, look
Got
at
like
it.
an LCD screen.
That's crazy. And you can't
It's a
buy
lot of
like
technology to go into something you just chuck in the garbage
Yeah,
after.
Yeah,
right.
man. Yeah. Like I mean, like this one I've had. Like I'll probably have this for more than a month
okay,
or whatever, right? But I mean, at the same time, like I don't really smoke it all that much.
right,
So like a normal person might have this for like 10 to 14 days or
right,
something,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then you throw it the fuck out.
Buy
Like
another
the
one,
hell?
yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's crazy. There's
you'd
no
think
place
they'd be
where
like, hey, return them or something,
or
you
get
know?
like a
yeah,
recharge or whatever. Yeah,
you can recharge it, but like you
a
can get the
refill.
fucking
Yeah,
And then I tried taking it apart too.
yeah. This is a nice device too. Like
Yeah, like
what a
man,
shame.
some of them
that
have
to go
like
to waste.
the whole fucking front of it is like screen.
Oh
And then
yeah.
like some of them I've seen it like wraps around the thing. Someone was telling me they've seen ones that you can like text off of.
What?
And I was like, you mean like disposable ones or like one?
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
yeah, disposable. Because somebody was joking, or I thought they were joking. They're like, oh yeah, they're like, fuck, I've seen ones you can like check the weather on, and I thought they were just
Yeah,
like
right.
exaggerating. But then whenever someone's telling me about the texting one, I'm like, yeah, I'm like someone was joking about like checking the weather and stuff. They're like, no, they're like, you fucking can.
Yeah.
I'm like, no way, man. Like
Yeah, that's
crazy.
crazy.
Why would you need to? It's so dumb. It's such
Yeah.
a fucking stupid thing, man.
Wow.
Like everybody has phones anyways.
Yeah.
and that-
Nobody's like, oh, I gotta check the weather. Let me pull out my fucking vape. Like you're
Yeah.
like, I mean, you're pulling it out every fucking 10 minutes anyways.
yeah,
but, like,
but it's still, it's like, this does
It's unnecessary.
This. Like
Yeah,
this
exactly.
does
It's
this. Like, that's
unnecessary.
all it should do.
it doesn't need to be anything more than that.
And even then, we shouldn't even do that. But
Yeah.
no. But yeah, it's like, and I don't know. I guess whatever. I guess we have a phone that also has a bunch of stuff on it,
Yeah.
like a camera and the internet and stuff, whatever. But it's like that's where that stuff belongs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Not
Not that far away.
Next thing it'll be like a little cameras, little fucking spy
Yeah,
cameras and
right.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck, man. No doubt.
Oh. Oh man.
Yeah.
Doctor says I need a back. Yeah, I mean.
yeah, me too.
Oh man, the stretches won't even work. They were working
Nah.
before, like to give me more mobility and stuff. But ever since I saw the chiropractor, I'm like,
I gotta start wearing a back brace.
I probably should.
Yeah.
Probably should. Even
Yeah,
if
no
like,
doubt.
especially like, I don't really like do a whole lot of like lifting like that in the gym. But like even then, like even if I just wore it in the gym or something, right?
Yeah.
And I probably could lift more too. I guess.
I fucked my knee. Like my knee was really fucked at the beginning of the season. Like I could like hardly walk.
Should.
It was like really bad, like tendonitis or whatever. And I put a knee brace on for just like a week or whatever. Just wore it
Yeah.
every day for like a week, and
Yeah.
it helped a lot. So yeah,
And the
never tried the back brace, but
the
I'm
chiropractor I went to see, he like, I guess he went for like years. He was living in where do they do the Muay Thai?
Thailand.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
Thailand,
So
yeah.
he went to Thailand and he lived there for like 10 years or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. I think it was 10 years. But and all he did was study the knee.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck am I going? I'm like, you can do that anywhere. And like
Yeah.
but my buddy was like, no, because like he's known him since they were young and shit. He's like, no, but like in Thailand, the fucking Muay Thai fighters and shit, they'll fight on Tuesday. And then like after the fight, they're like, oh, my knee's fucked.
Right.
And they're like, oh, you still fight on Thursday?
Right.
And they're like, well, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, all right, well, like, we'll cancel your fight on Thursday, but you're still fighting next Tuesday.
Right.
And it's like, okay, yeah, all right, cool, yeah, like, so they have to do it, right? So then they're like trying to figure out things they can do in that
Right.
time to
Yeah,
like
to
like
mend it,
fix it or
heal
help
it.
it or whatever. And so I guess that's why he went to there specifically because it's like a big
Right.
thing there, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess
There's
he's
a
like,
high knee injury.
Yeah.
Population, like,
shit. But yeah, no, but I guess he like knows a lot about the knees and shit. Because my buddy said he had to get surgery and shit on his knee, and so this guy like helped him with his knee and shit.
Right.
And it's crazy how they like I feel like maybe I was trying to test them, but like I didn't do it on purpose. But I'm like
Yeah.
trying to remember, like, because I have to just tell him all this stuff, right?
Right.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to give him the wrong information, but I'm like, I think they said that because I have a disc bulge or whatever, and I guess it never goes away.
Right.
It just like gets not as bad. And so I was like, it's either like L3 and L4, like between the L3 and L4, or it's between the L4 and L5. And I can't remember.
Right.
So then whenever he asked me, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm like, I think they said it was between the L3 and L4. He's like, okay, yeah, it's usually L3, L4, L4, L5, or L5, S1. I'm like, okay, cool. And he's like laying on her back. And he like moves my legs certain ways, and he's like doing this shit, whatever. He's like pain here, like pain here. Oh, he's like, I think it's more likely to because also once I said L3, L4, I'm like, shit, I think it's honestly 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But once he
right.
moves my legs a bit, he's like, so I think it's actually probably more likely to be the L4, L5. And I was like, honestly, man, I'm like, as soon as I said that, I was like, I think that's what it is.
Right.
But I'm like, how the fuck do you know? And he's like, I just like whenever I move your legs and like, oh, there's pain here, there's this, like whatever.
Right.
He's like, I know, right? I'm like,
Yeah.
that's fucked, man. I'm like, how do you like, you just move my leg some weird way, bend it out. Does that hurt? No, it doesn't hurt. He's like, oh, it's this. Like,
Yeah.
I said it doesn't hurt. He's like, yeah, it's this. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. But he said my shit was all right. Like, he's like, you're good. Like, my leg. He's like, what I'm doing with your leg right now. He's like, that should hurt. And I was like, no, it doesn't. So like,
there you go.
he's like, it's like kind of like best case scenario in a way. Like,
Right.
he's like, it's straightforward. He's like, I'll just do a couple adjustments and shit. But now I have to go back twice a week for a little bit.
he's
Oh,
fucking
yeah?
scamming you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
gonna come back twice a week for the next fucking 6 years.
But see, my buddy though, my buddy was like this. His fucking shoulder was all like he's got a bad shoulder, but like it was all fucked. So he was going to him twice a week, and he was like
Yeah.
slowly like coming down, and then now he goes like once a month. But like even too, my buddy's like he's like I could just not go. He's like I'm good, but he's like I'd rather go and like kind of get that. My buddy's also
Keep
like
it, yeah.
51 or something.
Yeah. Right. Keeps it loose.
But
Yeah, I signed up for one of these things too. They got me in a big machine. They're like scanning my body. They're doing like
Yeah.
they did me like I did a bunch of strength testing and like all kinds of shit. Gave me a whole like printout chart and like showed me my stress points and like
Yeah.
and then it was one of those things. Yeah, I need you to come back 3 times a week and
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're
Right.
gonna do this. And then I'm like, all right, I didn't want to fucking sign up for this.
Yeah.
Well, that's
For
originally
sure.
why I never want to go to the chiropractor because I'm like, man, I always heard it was like $200. And it's like after that, it's like $150 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, fuck that. Especially when they're like I have to do it. I don't have to do what they say, but it's like, yeah, can you come back next Monday? And it's like, I just gave you fucking $200.
Yeah,
you know? Like, you want me to give you another
exactly,
$150? But this guy, it's like $80 for the first one because you have to like fill out the paperwork and like fucking go through all the process. But
Right.
now that he knows all that information and has all these notes, then next time it's like less time or whatever. So it's $40 every time after that.
All right.
I'm like, all right, that's pretty good. I'm like, I can do that.
Yeah.
But then also too, like whenever I left, he's like, yeah, cool. He's like, so like early next week. I'm like, okay. I walk out and the lady's like, so were you gonna book another one? I'm
Yeah.
like, weird. He
Right.
tells me seeing it early next week. She's like, do you want to?
Yeah.
And like, so I told my buddy that, and he's like, yeah. He's like, you can literally just say no. I don't want to fucking come back. Like,
Yeah,
he's like,
right.
it's your money and like you're back and shit. He's
Right.
like, but it's you're not gonna get fixed. Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I guess. Fuck.
That's it.
So I'll go for a couple of weeks here and see what happens.
Yeah.
I just hope it doesn't feel like this all the time. He said it was gonna hurt afterwards, but like, man, it's fucking worse than it has been, man.
Yeah.
Like even like I said, man, probably like worse it's been in a year or more.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy, actually. Hopefully, the next session will,
Oh yeah,
clear it
hopefully.
up. Fuck.
Fuck.
Shitty.
He's putting you back to where you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
I hope so, man.
And then fucking that's why it hurts so much, right? It's because you've been like
Yeah,
Used
true.
to the
You're going
other.
back to where
Yeah,
you're-
that's
where-
right.
Well, and too, there's like my spine on the left side of it. I can feel like whenever I touch it, like I feel like it's like stiff, And then like whenever I try and like bend, oh shit, I not actually.
Yeah, don't do it.
But whenever I try and bend that way, normally it doesn't hurt. It's just I feel like there's something pushing on my spine, like where I can't like turn it that way.
Yeah, it feels like it
And
needs
what
to like
he
crack.
said, yeah, and what he said was he's like the way he was feeling my spine. He's like there's like a joint or whatever there that's like not moving, like it's like stuck.
Right.
So he's like, what we're working on is just like freeing that up.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like, because yesterday I had like way more mobility. So like that's what it is. Is fucking my back's like, oh, I haven't moved like that for a while. Like, oh, we can move like that.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
oh shit.
Yeah, it makes it sore. Got to get used to it again.
Ooh. Doctor says I also need to do some squats to get my ass back. I
Yeah.
don't know if I ever had an ass, but my pants have always been falling off my fucking ass. And but the other thing is, someone mentioned the other day, they were talking about like sciatica and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, think about this. They're like, when we're younger, or like as we get older, we're like losing weight, shit, right? And like, we lose our muscle mass and stuff like that too. Like once you turn 30, like after that, every day your muscles are like getting weaker
Right.
or whatever, right? So you have to like work against that.
Yeah.
But did I lost my train of thought? Getting older, losing weight. Oh, so like. So and also too, whenever we're kids, we're like running around, we're biking, we're running uphill and shit like that,
Yeah,
whatever, right?
constantly,
So
yeah.
our fucking asses are a little more like meatier, right?
Right.
So now like, and the reason why I'm saying this is because whenever I was adjusting myself on the seat, I'm like, I feel the fucking bottom of this chair, my
Yeah.
ass.
Right.
But it's because that's gone, right? So now, like, you're sitting on your bones and shit more,
Yeah,
right? And you're
right.
like fucking shit up.
Yeah.
But Buddy said that. I'm like, you know what, man? I'm like, that makes a lot of sense too. He's like, man, he's like, it's 100% true. He's like, that's what they fucking told me.
Right.
Cause like he works out. He's like, I just guess I don't do enough squats. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
But at the same time, I'd like to fucking be able to keep my pants out.
Yeah.
But also, it's like that. Once he said that, I'm like, man, you know what? I do notice. I'm like, oh, I don't remember my fucking. Like, I don't remember being like this whenever I was a kid,
Yeah,
you know?
for
Or even like when
sure.
you kneel on the ground and shit. I kneel on
Oh,
the ground, like,
yeah,
fuck off. Like, I
Yeah.
remember as a kid,
How
I'd
do
kneel
I
right
do
on the
that?
fucking concrete.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah, man, for sure.
For
You just
sure,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like you're made out of rubber.
Yeah,
Just do
yeah.
fucking anything you want. Yeah, I feel the same thing. Like my knees, like like being a kid, man. I was doing gymnastics. I could do like
Yeah.
fucking backflips, cartwheels,
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
like
All day.
right. And I
Like,
saw it in my head. I can still do all that shit, right?
Yeah.
But I just go to bend down and try to pick something up. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
why did that hurt so much?
Yeah, man. Even too, my brother said earlier, he's like, oh, what the fuck did he say? He hurt himself or something somewhere, his back or something,
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah,
He's like,
Yeah.
he was just jumping over something or like whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's right. His like his neck or whatever.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, oh, cool, you can jump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lucky, you know? But the thing is that it's exactly that, though, is it's like, you just think like, oh, yeah, like I remember I always used to do this, right? And you just
Yeah.
like,
You try to do
do
it.
it. Like, yeah. Like,
Forget
no,
how
you
many
can't
years
do
it's
that.
been.
Your body
Yeah.
tells you otherwise. You're like, oh no,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not happening anymore.
Oh shit! But that's the thing is that's why I'm trying to been like working out too and shit is because I'm like, man, I'd like to be able to like, not that I'm talking about like going and jumping over stuff or like, wow, that's another thing actually. Maybe it was from skateboarding. I've been skateboarding
Oh yeah.
lately too,
That could
like
be.
leading up to my back fucking up.
Yeah.
But I, like
right.
all I do is push around the skate park and stuff, like not even like up a ramp. Like I just push around the
Oh,
concrete
yeah,
'cause it's
yeah.
like polished concrete, so it's nice.
Right.
But that might be it too.
It's still like new like muscle you're using that you haven't used it
Yeah.
now, probably, right?
But yeah, it's just like you said. It's like, oh yeah, I used to always do this, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, might not even be something as crazy as that. It's just like, oh yeah, like jump down these 3 stairs, you know, like on our way down. It's like, oh man, fuck.
Yeah.
We might even be stepping down the 3 stairs, you know. And it's
Yeah,
like,
right.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Catches up with you.
Well,
Shit,
Yeah, man.
Probably that time.
I think so.
Yeah, man. Well, oh my god, man.
Been another
It's been a good one, man.
455 to be exact.
455, 255.
Oh yeah, 455 was getting well ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
holy shit.
We'll be there, man.
Yeah, shit.
Fucking right. Do you have anything to say to the people, man?
I love you all. I do. I should have had this out ready to go. But yeah, man, go check out Cranium Fest this weekend. Have yourself a good time. Show support
Oh.
to the city. All that good stuff. And what I have to say to you is It is okay to be lost. It means that you have not found, or you have been this version of you. You have never been this version of you. You must be lost in order to be found.
That's pretty deep, man. Because over the last little bit, I found myself lost, and I actually was talking to a friend earlier, and he messaged me with some heartbreaking news, and he said that he feels lost. So maybe I'll have to just tell him
Hit him up.
that.
You got to be lost in order to be found.
That's it, man.
That's it.
But something else I want to tell you guys about is October 11th. I'm so glad I said the date first because I was gonna say next Friday.
Yeah.
October 11th. I think it's 2 Fridays from right this second. There is a show at Rainbow Bistro. It's Young Stitch. Young Stitch is performing Rainbow Bistro. There's gonna be a whole bunch of local artists. I forget the list, but it's like MAX, AF, Trippy Six, which is Vigorous, Redline, and Ruckus. There's a list of them though. You should check it out. I believe it's in our story. It'll be in our story for the next couple of weeks, and you should go check it out. Oh yeah, the reason why you should go check it out though is because I'm hosting it. I'll be there. I'll be yelling at people on the microphone.
Yeah.
You'll see. I'll be there. And if you guys are looking for tickets, hit me up. If I don't have tickets for you, I will be able to put you in the right direction. There's also a link somewhere in the world. But if you just go to Google, just type in Eventbrite, Young Stitch, Ottawa, and it'll come up. You can get your tickets on there as well. But I would appreciate it if you came through. Come check me out for the first time hosting a show live.
That's
And I guess technically this is live and I host it, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Different type of show, everybody.
In
But
person.
yeah, and so I'm gonna be there. I trying to come up with some funny stuff to say that doesn't have swear words in it, that doesn't involve swearing at people. But anyways, yeah, Rainbow Bistro. It's gonna be a good time for sure. October 11th. So yeah, please show
Be
up.
there.
Leave your kids at home because otherwise I might fucking smack them. Oh shit. Actually, speaking of that, I posted a picture with my niece and Tino because of the smacking the baby
Yeah, right.
question. He like messaged me. He's like, "But did you smack it? Whatever. Did you slap the baby?" I'm like, "No, there was people. Everyone would
I was in
known I
public.
did it." Yeah. Shit. Any motherfucking
good,
way. Have a good weekend. Hopefully everybody is I don't know where it's going
Stay
with that.
safe.
But yeah, stay safe. Have a good weekend. And you know what? Just fucking go easy on yourselves.
That's right.
Go easy on yourselves, man. Don't be so hard on yourselves.
You deserve it.
Yeah, I say that because, man, I've talked to a few people lately and they just are so goddamn hard on themselves. One of my buddies is fucking, he thinks that he's not as good as the people around him and stuff. And I feel like
He is.
he specifically might be better than some of the people around him.
The dude is a stud.
But either way, like I said, don't be so hard on yourselves. Somebody out there loves you, and it's a gang thing. You already know what it is, baby. I'm Stylez the
What's
Prophet,
up? I'm B Show.
And I'm Jonesy.
together with the Basement Weirdos, and this is the 4G Audio Podcast. I was gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" It looks like it takes batteries, but it looks like it puts smell in the air. and
That's what it is.
I love it. Gang, everybody. Thanks for
Yeah,
tuning in.
yeah.
Episode 255, and
Counting.
that's all I got for you. But anyway, see you on the next one. And
That's right.
Yeah, that's all I got to say, man. I just keep trying to add on to this.
Peace out.
I can't get enough of you guys.
Yeah.
Peace out.